Across the globe, people are getting fat and sick. Why? Feeding 8 billion people is a massive problem. Our modern food system has largely solved that by a system of megafarms, warehouses, distribution centres, food processing factories and supermarkets. Generally it works well, producing enough food to feed the entire world. We need food for energy. Some 80% of the food we eat is simply burned as fuel. Our modern food system provides all the carbs, fats and sugars we need for energy. It does not matter that much. It is just fuel which is burned off to provide energy. Some 15% of the food we need is used to replace our body parts. That requires a whole spectrum of complex chemicals, minerals, nutrients and vitamins, which our modern food system does less well. Growers apply the fertilizers they need to grow plants. But we humans are much more complex and need certain trace elements which are essential for us but not for plants. But we also need food, maybe just 5% of our total food consumption, to support our gut microbes. Here our modern food system fails completely. By the time the plants are harvested to when they are eaten, the beneficial microbes have died. The plants may not have gone rotten, so they look fresh, but they are inert, deficient in the essential microbes we need. We know how to grow food full of beneficial microbes and the essential nutrients. Breed the beneficial microbes in organic waste and minerals to grow soil teeming in microbes, then grow plants in the soil and eat them shortly after picking. They are healthier for us and taste better, but that simply cannot be done with our highly centralised food system, with megafarms, factories and distribution centres, with their associated long distances and travel times. It can only be done with food grown locally, picked and eaten locally. This is easy for people with a garden and the time and skills to set up these beds. We call G-biota beds for breeding the beneficial gut biota. But most people now live in cities, often in flats and apartments, and simply do not have the time and space to grow any of their own food, even the 5% needed for their gut biota. This is why we need to set up local food system. Growers who have land and the skills to set up G-biota beds, collect waste organic material and breed the beneficial microbes and produce the soil teeming with microbes and nutrients. The soil is then put into wicking boxes and planted out to deliver to local consumers. All they have to do is water the boxes and pick and eat the plants while genuinely fresh. This system is not going to be set up by any mega corporation or government. It is going to be set up by local people forming these local food communities. The reality of life is that the only people who can form these groups is the local people themselves. I try and help in setting up these local food communities. I have developed the website www.gbiota.com. This contains all the information necessary on how to set up G-biota beds and grow plants and produce the soil. A community or social media area where people can find each other to help form the groups, and an online shopping area where consumers can order online from the growers. The first step is for people to register on the community area. They can then find both consumers and growers in their area and also receive the G-biota newsletter. They can also read the numerous articles on food and health on the main site. This is all free. Growers can register in the growing area, which provides the information and technical support to set up G-biota beds. This is a subscription area. Naturally, the consumers have to pay the growers, which they do directly. If you need further information on the G-biota local social food project, you can contact me directly from the website.